Hello, welcome back to Slavic Therapy one more time. Today we're gonna speak about plus and minus ships, working and healthy living routine. Before we start my new subject, new video, something that we can speak about cruise ship that nobody ever speak to you. Again, a good angle. Big support and big high and big be safe people on board the ship. That right now they're trying to bring them home. They're trying the best to come back to their families because the cruise industry is now on standby. Maybe I hope it's gonna start at September, October, but as the news said, no. But just for the crew members, hope guys are gonna be all well now. You're gonna be as soon as possible on your job on the next ship. Respect. Today what we're gonna cover, or I will cover, is that actual working on board the ship and most important stuff. Usually people are gonna start doing videos: salary, how to get job, working hours, so many stuff. They are important, but they are not the one I'm gonna speak about, because when you need to say something you have to done research and can your theory be valuable. Well, today what I want to speak is, before anything you need to know about cruise ship, you need to know what is hierarchy on the cruise ship. You heard it, it's hierarchy on the cruise ship. Literally it's going from the officers, the highest one, staff, and the crew. Let's go from the highest one first. Officers are the main, you just name it says officers. Main people on board the ship. You have bridge captains, staff captain, senior officers, everybody who is involved in the functionality and the technical department of the ship. Those are officers. They're also gonna go in officer department as a technical department that I mentioned, in charge of the dealing with everything that is involved in moving the ship, in ship engine, everything. But also those are people who are really responsible on board the ship for, let's say, everything. Let's say all this hierarchy I just mentioned. Hierarchy also goes with the privilege on board the ship. What does it mean? We're gonna go with the highest again, officers. Officers has the biggest privileges as a crew member, as an employee. As the hierarchy on board the ship goes, we're gonna speak about privileges for all of the one we mentioned. Let's say first officers. The highest one in the officer section is the captain. So captain has the highest privileges. Let's say bringing his family on board of the cost of the company, or others, let's say dining and everything. But we're gonna put the captain on the side because captain is in the big operation. So we're gonna mention him later in the story. Next one is officers. Let's say bridge officer, technical officers, and others, which is a bunch of them on board the ship. All of them has some privileges, some don't have. Privileges as officers I don't really even know, because I never been one, and when I met one, it's always wrong from ship to ship even, and the company is always changing those. Let's say the one biggest is the cabin. They have really cabin with the windows. Most of the times it's that cabin, officer's cabin, one huge bed, furniture on one wall, one or two windows, and that's one of the privileges. When we mention officers of the bridge officer technical department, also officers of every department manager has also abilities of having that cabin and having 2 or 3 stripes officers, depends on the company they're working for. Next one is staff. Staff goes from the retail staff. When we say retail, we can say shop, we can say photo and video, we can even say that's it, casino, yes, of course, entertainment, production. Those are the stuff on board the ship. In 85% of time, stuff is included, is making revenue, making money. But let's say production people, entertainment, they are staff, but they don't make revenue and don't make money at all, but they are also included in staff, because everyday work considering for them is in a guest area and in the main public facilities on board the ship. Just one staff is dining at a regular buffet with a guest, but if it's crowded and really busy, it's not polite. You can even get in trouble most of the time, but you have privileges to dine there. The food is like up and down, but it's like a privilege. As you can see, over here, staff cabin has the carpet, has the bigger place. Let's say for crew members, it's two person, one shared toilet, and it's not so bad, let's say, but still you can get a feeling that you're in the coffee. More drawers, more space, TV, the bed, private space or not, depends how you're looking at that. Fridge, staff and officer cabins have a fridge. The crew ones don't have. Maybe some have. The one I live in didn't have. You can put the bags here. You can put the bags under the bed. Just leave the some things there, and you can put the bags. More drawers, and that's the fastest way I would show you from over here how it looks like. Well, this is the small piece of heart that you live in. Thanks, guys. Crew is everything that is left of after officers and staff. And to explain crew better and to understand, now let's see over here quick recap of the crew cabin. The video is a little bit older. This is the doorknob, how to unlock it. This is the regular crew cabin. I'm gonna wait here and pause it. Maybe this upper bank. See, it's like, considering the video show from the staff cabin, this is really small combined space, and you are sharing the toilet with somebody, and it doesn't have, if you see the stuff around laying and hanging, it's the best way to arrange this place. It really doesn't have like nothing that it's like I will always be for a better place and better stuff, but I don't want people to realize consider me as speaking bad about this stuff. They're bad, but they're not so bad. Next video I will explain why I'm against that companies behave with this kind of space for a crew. Up is live jackets, hanging towels here. You see the floor, like I mentioned, doesn't have carpet, and it's really usually cold, and I had really a long flu on board the ship because of that floor, because even wearing flip-flops and middle of the night, you just, if you're upper bank, you jump down, don't use the ladders. Oof, who was sleeping up knows the pain up. This is the, see, left, right, two guys, two girls living here. That's the space you got here. Like the TV, in this time they were changing the TVs. There was the old one, like in the next 2 months they will change it. In the plasma we got Samsung or something. It was, let's say, better, but nobody wanna hang out in the cabins watching the TV because it's just not healthy in that way, because these cabins are usually on deck 1, 2 and 3. It's below water, so nobody will recommend you to stay long and then you have to sleep or rest in your cabin. This video is uploaded from one crew member. It's not mine. I'm using it, and I'm gonna leave the link here of his channel. He did a really good job. It's, I said, it's an older video, but still you get the point what is a crew cabin. And comparing this with the staff cabin, you can see how small the space here. You can see the water and here and everything around, personal space. You hanging stick stuff. When you want to buy something, you're looking for something that you can glue to the wall, and you know, water is there. We're gonna speak about that next time. Spending money, spending on water. Look and see the floor, and this everything is there. Every single thing is like 1.5 meters square. This is, so you have here 2 parts for 2 roommates. You can stuff inside 5-6 stuff. I usually hang stuff over here on the wall or on this other side, and when they do crew rounds, usually they report me or not. I didn't even give a, you know, any, you know, didn't give up, I don't want to say stuff for that. They will report me most of the times. I didn't care about that. Lamp is up. On toilet you hanging towels, your uniform. and inside, as you can see over here, other persons also opening. The doors have stopper up. If you did see it, they have stopper up. You can lock them from both sides. And the disturbing stuff is the if you're not taking care of stuff, if you understand me what I'm saying, cleaning after you shower, cleaning after you do one or two, then it can get really smelly and everything. You understand everything. You have to really taking care of that. And if it's one person taking care, three of them don't, then it's really painful to. You have to clean it before you come inside. Everyone you use it, you clean it after, so next person don't get anything from you, infection, disease. Shower is there, towel on the floor, he disinfected. It's also forbidden to have they forbidden to have any chemicals inside the toilet, and then to clean you need chemicals. So stupid. So I've been reported like weekly when they check the cabins, they put note, don't put chemicals there, don't put this. How will I clean my toilet if I don't put chemicals? Then you have to hide. Like I mentioned, chemicals are here and they always like forbidden to use those. You can see the shower because of the water that is really bad on cruise ship. It can get really yellow and black, so you can change the shower curtain in the crew area office supervisor, and when they handle with all the crew area I just mentioned. Chemicals to clean the wall, clean the sinks, for clean everything there because it's gonna get smelly. Shower is up, so if somebody is taller than 1 meter and 90, let's say 1 meter and 90 centimeters, it's gonna go above this. So sometimes the shower head cannot move back and forth. It's really painful for those people to shower. Anyways, this is the toilet, second cabin sharing crew toilet. As I did realize that was all the crew cabins, and this is the biggest video that I can show you. It's all companies everywhere. Maybe it's a little bit more space for the luggage, more space. When we say more space, can be 25 centimeters to half meter, and different design. If they design this cabin differently, maybe it's gonna look has more space, but like this is the worst design ever, just because sharing toilet and noise and everything. If people are working, this one is on the break. It's really not okay. Hope you like it, and I hope you will understand how it's painful to be a crew on any company in the whole world. All the big departments are crew, and the crew has less privileges because there are so many crew. So if crew has privilege as a staff, you're gonna be end up in some places having more crew than guests. So that's why crew has less privileges. The crew pool is made for specifically for the crew, the bigger departments. The crew bar is also everything that has area for working class on board the ship has. Before that, crew, because it's all made up for the crew, for the bigger departments on board the ship. And like I mentioned, if crew has more privileges, then just gonna infected with the people who are coming on board the ship to have a holiday. So that's why crew has a less privileges than the important stuff in all of that is that you have to respect your hierarchy on board the ship. Some people have respect for anybody on board the ship. There are some really people who are like really low intelligent people, so they're gonna hang out only with their hierarchy jobs. Or let's say a woman will not date you on board the ship if you're not officer. Trust me, it's like having everyday life, being rich and being poor. Seriously, 100% like that. I'm not gonna get in that subject. It's up to person what they decide to do and how they decide to live. Stay with us. Next time on Slavic Therapy, it's gonna be the money that ship are making and how all that comes true, and the money that crew is making.